Hey guys, today I'll be reviewing Traxxas' body mounts that come with the extra length so you can adjust it. Part number 1914R. So with this, you get rear and front adjustable body mounts. It comes with some instructions. But picked these up today at one of my local hobby shops. It also comes with all the screws. And it's got some extra little spacers. So this is the front part, and you could either mount it like this, or like that, for extra height. Then you could have this big body post, and then the next size down would be this, and that's flanged, where there's the same size without the flange. And then there's these really small ones that could go there. And then you have these extra little spacers so you can adjust it a little bit more. And then or you could flip it upside down and have all of them like that, which is how it's like when you get a Rustler. And yeah, it comes with all the screws and stuff. So yeah, rear body mount, just same as your normal one that you should already have with your stock Traxxas vehicle. So I took a look at these instructions just now, and they aren't even instructions. They just show you that on the rear mount there's a little line for you to cut on right there if you need to lower it to this lowest hole, which I had to do with one of my others. And yeah, so that's pretty bad. It doesn't even tell you what screws are for what. So I know these 4 screws are for this, because you mount 2 on the rear shock tower, 2 on each side. And then those are these. Then there's 3 other sets of 2 screws. These ones are for, I'm pretty sure, because they're not flanged like all the others, they are for putting these onto here, because you have to put in a screw from the bottom, or if you have it mounted the other way, put it through there. But these, I'm not quite sure why they provide you with 2 different sizes. I'm pretty sure maybe, well, I know for a fact that they go through here, but I don't know why they provide you with 2 different sizes. That's a little weird, unless if you want flanged for another spot or something, but I don't know. But I'll be putting these on my Stampede right away here. So I'll be putting this on my Stampede with these non-flanged mounts, because the body curves right after the mounts, so the flanged ones wouldn't work. So what you want to do is, there's only 2 screws holding it on, right here and here, but you can't get to those right away. So what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to take apart these 2 screws right here holding on the front bulkhead, and you'll want to take off these 2 screws right here holding on your skid plate, and then the whole front assembly will be able to come off, so you can tilt this up and get those screws off. So I have taken out those 4 screws, and now the whole front end can fold up like that. It doesn't fully come off. You have to take other things apart, but now you can reach those 2 screws holding on your body mount. And I'll take those off. Just unscrew them like that. So once you have the screws taken out, mine were hex, and yeah, they went right here. This is the old body mount for the front that comes with the Stampede, and this is the new one. So this will be mounted like, or the other way around, like this, and I'll have these, so you can already tell that it'll be lowered a lot. Plus I'll have to lower the rear, which I'll show you how to do that. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to take my new screws. I will use the I'll use the shorter one, just because on the other side of the shock tower, there's another screw going in, so I'm gonna use these short ones that they provide you with, so that you don't go in too far and hit the other screw. And then I'll show you how to do the rear. Thing I forgot to mention is that the non-flange screws, you have to, before you put it in, you have to put the screw in and then take your body mount and screw it right in, just like that. If you have a Rustler or something with a lower body, you'll probably be using different body posts, or you'll have it flipped the other way around and doing it like that, which is how the Rustler comes stock with these body mounts. So once you have this all put together, the front end, the rear, all you have to do, normally there's 4 screws, but I currently only had 2 that I could assemble this with, because I'd bought a slash used and swapped over some parts, and I ended up using those screws. But you will have the 4 longest flanged ones will go in there and adjust it to your ride height that you want. But on my, it's either in my extra parts or on my slash on the rear, I have this body mount, but like it says in the in that little booklet it gives you, that there's this cut line. I've already cut it, so I'd rather not cut my new one right away, because I'm slamming that down too. So it'll either be in my extra parts. Nope, it's on my slash. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go take that off, swap these out, and I'll show you. So what I did is I took my one, as you can see, it's stripped right here, and I put in the 4 long flanged screws. And as you can see, I have them set up the highest position so that it can be slammed down. What I had on my Rustler is when I had my Rustler together, didn't make any videos, but I had these 2 screws out and these mounted as low as they could, but that wouldn't really work because these wires like to sit up a bit on with the Castle Creations Sidewinder 3. So what I'm going to do is you just take them, line them up with the holes, and screw them in. Yeah, then once you do all 4, you'll be good. How I do that. So now you can see that the body mounts are actually really low now. And so I got a custom Proline Chevy body. I'm going to have to turn this ESC around or something, but I'll bend those wires down somehow. This body will fit on. Pretty much just like that. Well, I'll fix those wires. And the front end's a lot lower, but your tires will rub a bit, but it looks so much better. Just a lot better. And plus, the reason I got these mounts is because my Rustler, I took it apart. I would have it together instead of this, but I don't yet have, I just got these body mounts for it because I need 2 sets of those for my Rustler and my slash. I already had them on the slash, so I could run those with bodies. Plus there's one more thing I need for my Rustler to have it going up again, and that's the the turnbuckle thing that hooks up the servo to the steering bell cranks. And I have a Rustler body in on order, Pro Graphics one. I'll be spraying that green with the P17 Tamiya paint. So we got the ESC switched around, and this is what it looks like with it lowered. It actually looks a lot better. And it'll perform a lot better once I put some stiffer shock oil in the springs. But yeah, it looks a lot better. I'll tell you that. Doesn't look like the big, tall, awkward Stampede, but yeah, looks way better. And just, yeah, doesn't really change anything. Kind of a little changes the center of gravity, but not really. Just depends on how much your body weighs. But other than that, looks a way lot better. And yeah, thanks for watching. Hope this helped you out. Like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching.